back. But yeah, he's got a crazy shooting percentage with 60 there, and I mean he also has. I mean, like look at the assists that Justin has. He's got 10 assists in there. Oh, it looks like we're getting into it. Oh my gosh, I didn't realize we had started. I was looking at the stats. Alrighty, well, it's already in the blue half here. Let's see, A&T taking it out in a way. Timbo is gonna get that to his corner. Right to 2%, Mike, who puts it right across the box to Tuxedo, and Mr. Marks, a fellow, what the heck, streaming committee, media committee, just sends it home. Start us off, 15 seconds in.
Yeah, great finish there, and some awkward defending. Some awkward defending, unfortunately, in their own corner there from the Sloths, and not how you want to start off a series, and hopefully they could shape things up. Oh, that could have been 2 right away.
Yeah, we are. Oh my God, that could have been 2 right back. When Mr. Marks is having some issues in the box shooting, but it doesn't seem to matter because the Sloths can't get it out of their half. So we're gonna wait and see if Timbo can do anything. No, he can't. Marks 50s it past him. Noobs past A&T here. Mike and Noobs in the corner to Fanteo into shooting it into Marks, who saves it back into the corner. Noobs again off the backboard, but that is cleared away. A&T trying to get it out of his own half, but he sends it right down to Mike, who sends it into Noobs. It's back in the blue. Fanteo, actually just kidding, it's Noobs. It's still in the corner. They're fighting to get it out of there. A little awkward. Oh, right to Timbo. Oh my God, that could have gone in. So close. But as we start to get back into the midfield, Noobs with a solo play. Mike says no, not going to let that happen. A pass out from Timbo to Noobs, but shot is a little bit too soft.
Oh.
Seems like A&T down to Mike. Are they bringing it back? All right. Tercio, tell me what you're seeing so far this game.
I mean, it looks like it's solidified in some pretty solid back and forth. Some kind of dangerous plays. Nothing really too scary yet, but this could be bad. Oh, no physical play. Just a lot of trading blows here, it seems, in the first. I mean, after that first early goal from Marks.
Yeah, usually these. I mean, even they call them in RLCS. They're just feeler games. Everyone's trying to see what they can get away with, what people are capable of. And I mean, I don't even think Marks Tuxedo is a starter on Violence, so they might be sending somebody new just to hang out and see what happens, and if they lose this one, then they send some real punchers in with Justin.
Ooh.
And Fanteo hits a sucker punch on Violence here.
Yeah, I mean, not much to say. I mean, a great pass from Timbo, and then just solid placement from Fanteo, and we're all tied up now. And I was gonna say, I believe checking the stats in advance, I actually think this is Tuxedo's first game this season, if I'm not mistaken, or maybe the stats are lying to me. So, maybe this is some first match jitters, but I think for now he's been doing pretty well. Oh, yeah, pretty well indeed.
Oh my goodness, that was so close. A&T back into the box. Fanteo sends it into the backboard. Tuxedo's up, but it's a little double commit between Noobs and Fanteo there. I hope I'm saying his name right. He's got an accent over the A. Jeez. Anyways, Mike trying to keep it, cool down in his corner. Timbo into Noobs, but A&T's there to stop that play. Mike in the wall here, trying to keep possession, sends it into their backboard. Hopefully somebody shoots this. That's Tuxedo into Fanteo, who saves it. As Violence keep up the pressure. Slow roller off the backboard. Timbo feels free to take that one, and Mike feels free to just 50 it with him and challenge it. It's a little awkward right now in the corner. Some weird rotations, but that's okay. Everyone's got their, first game jitters, especially being on stream. I know that I do when I play on stream. A shot from Tuxedo. And again, this seems to be the same story. Tercio, you see anything different from the past minute that's happened?
No, Rex, it looks like we have a goal, and then a couple minutes of back and forth, and then a goal, and so, clock's ticking down now. If going at this pace, the next goal could be the decider, and you really have to iron out your touches here, and great pass back from Mike. I mean, really, I think at this point, I think the team that will try something new first will take the first game.
Yeah, it seems like it's just a bunch of long clears. Nobody's really demoing or trying to be too risky. I guess there's a bump play from Mike there, but it really doesn't go anywhere or turn into anything. A 50 from Noobs, but again, there's nobody really, oh my gosh, he just lagged through that. That's unlucky, but I think personally, I think Violence might take game one just for the fact that they have sheer aggression for like long periods of time, and I think Sloths are going to crack. But who knows? Sloths seem to have this this pinpoint precision when they have their attacks. So we'll see as A&T 50s it down from the backboard into Tim and Timbo. It's kind of dangerous in the air, but Tuxedo's there to clear it away. Tim clearing the ball out to Tuxedo. This is a definite breakaway play, but Marks couldn't quite get it off the wall to anybody. And now it's kind of just a dead ball, not too dangerous. A&T is, that's just a little bit of pirouetting in the air as he gets it down, and Mike tries to get it in front of the goal, but nothing quite happens with that. A little bit of a double commit, but Timbo's there. That's not an issue for anybody on the Sloths. And we're going into OT. Who do you think takes it?
Oh boy, I mean, I was going to comment on this. They're even in score. They're actually dead even in saves and shots. So this really is a balancing act between both teams, and I think it go either way. But I mean, I think it's a little biased to say I think Sloths will take game one.
All right, okay. I like the the counterpoint to my point of Violence is taking it. But it seems like some violence is occurring against Violence here, as they've taken, I think, now 2 demos away in a row from the Sloths here. And it seems like the Sloths are starting to pick up speed, not looking all that slow anymore. As we get into OT, Noobs couldn't quite get into it as it was sent above the net. Fanteo sends it right out to A&T, who sends it right into Noobs, who brings it into the corner. It's up and away. Mike, a shot on the target. It's not there, but he double taps it in. 2% Mike. Beautiful.
Well, I bet on the wrong horse this time. Yeah, 2% Mike just gets the uncontested double touch off the backboard, and you know, a solo play like that really can be the decision maker in close games like this. And I gotta say, Rex, if that's how game one goes, I'm excited for the rest of the series.
Yeah, the series. I mean, the first game it was ended by a pretty solid double tap. That was a nice solo play for Mike, who, as of right now, he's got a cycle: 1 goal, 1 assist, 1 save, and 1 shot. And I mean, if you look at A&T there with 3 saves, each player's doing their own thing. Marks, I mean, he's got 5 shots. He seemed to be like the offense dude for the first half of the game. And as we get into game 2, what are your predictions for the rest of the series?
This is one of those ones that I feel is gonna be it can easily be a 2-2, but also it can go it can be a 3. I think I'm gonna go 2-2. I think Sloths are gonna bounce back.
Alrighty, I think in these next couple of games, A&T, I'm gonna call him A for the rest of this.
I mean, yeah.
or at
No one else.
maybe. As we're kind of Sloths are under pressure again at the beginning of a game, but that's okay. This isn't anything they have dealt with before. Oh my gosh!
Ooh.
Tuxedo takes a shot on target. It doesn't go in. Noobs has a nice save off of a bump recovery, but it's kind of slow in the corner right now. I think definitely a player to watch is going to be Timbo and Noobs for these Sloths this game, to see how they can regain after that first loss. And we'll see if 2% Mike can keep up that clean solo play, or I mean, I would be elated to see another double tap. Rhino with a nice little doink, but Fanteo reads it. Timbo looking a little awkward in the corner, but it's okay. He gets it over 1, down to Fanteo, down to Timbo again. Got some nice possession going as it gets kind of unluckily tossed away in the corner. Noobs tries to shoot, but it goes right into Tuxedo, who, honestly, for having no games this season, he's looking great. For showing 0 stats, man was a wild card, and he's coming out swinging.
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, 0 stats, but I mean, he is the captain of the team, so obviously they picked him for a reason. And yeah, like, a lot of back and forth and no real passing plays through the midfield. You kind of want to see those to help with the transition, and not a lot of physical play either. I saw that in advance looking at the stats for both teams, and right now this game's just pumping into the corner, and seeing that you can beat like 2 people, and neither team's been able to do so just yet.
Yeah, I mean, I will say I have seen some like midfield passes from Sloths. They just haven't made it all the way to the target. That's really, it's just the final, home swing that doesn't quite make it on target there, because it's usually broken up by Rhino or Mike. But you know, I think if they keep that pressure up, one of those is going to find the back of the net just fine. As Fanteo sends one into Rhino, into the wall here. A 50, won by Noobs. As Violence scramble back into position here, but a nice little toss across the final third will bring it right back into the Sloths half. Noobs into the wall, onto Fanteo. Actually, just kidding. Marks will take it. It's up high now. See what Mike can do with it. He sends it right into Marks. All right, here's some midfield passing from Violence. That's good. But Noobs takes it, and Mike. Oh my God. Whew. That was spooky.
Yeah, dangerous, and I think again, you know, we're in this kind of position where one player making a sick play could be the game decider, and I'm really hoping just one player, you know, just starts chasing and go full aggressive here, and maybe Marks can be the guy to do that, or a passing play.
Yeah, that was clean, off the wall. Just Rhino just couldn't get to it in time. I know his name is A&T, but I know him better as Rhino. Fanteo off the wall. Oh, almost double taps it, but Noobs is left outside of the net. A&T just doesn't quite slap it home. Noobs into Mike. That's won by Mike. Now it's awkward in the corner here. Timbo is kind of doing something in net. Hits it right into Rhino, but he gets a double save. Holy cow. Some risky defense here from the Sloths.
Oh boy, that was a clutch. That was a clutch double save there, but you do not want to be in those positions. You do not want to be in those positions. You want to make sure you're getting solid clears, or else you're just going to get punished right away.
Yeah, this Violence team, especially after Mike taking that first game win for them, they are not going to let you win easily, if at all, if they can help it. And you know, with both these teams being top of their ranks, top of their divisions, you know, somebody's going to have to get creative by themselves or with a teammate to really win anything here, because this has been dead even for this whole game.
Yeah, dead even in place, dead even in stats. Both teams have 4 shots right now, about even in saves too. And again, as you said, Rex, really, I think the person that breaks out something crazy will be the one to take the game. You know, either a big demo play or just a sick solo play, and that might have pinched in.
Yeah, that would have been really sick. Honestly, I'm so excited to see what the heck happens, because I feel like this is going to be one of those games where, you know, it's going to be down to 1 goal, and that as we get a musty flick from Fanteo. Dude, I'm in a tier above this, and I can't even musty flick. Like, what is happening?
Not the most effective musty doing your own third.
But I mean, hey,
cool.
it's you know, if you can have fun a little bit while playing the game, as we get into our second overtime of the series. I'm excited to see what the heck happens. Timbo and A&T up, but it's A&T who takes the ball. That is a really dangerous ball. Marks hits it right into the post. Cleared by Noobs. Fanteo now. Above 1. Can he hit it out to Timbo? Nope, it goes right into Mike. Now Noobs by himself. He has to make a pretty clean play. Oh, as he does. Wow. Oh my God, some bumps here finally. Coming through. Making it difficult to return to offense here. As Fanteo takes a shot into the backboard. Marks clears it into his own corner again. It's taken up by Rhino. Rhino into Noobs. Into Mike, who's hitting it right down to A&T again. Or Rhino. It's going to go between both this whole series. It's up. Nothing scary, though.
Oh. Yeah, but Sloths having a tough time getting out of their own end of the dunk from Marks!
I thought...
It's a Sloths. Go ahead, Rex.
I was going to let you do some color, and then that happens. Oh, I should have cast it over there. My bad. That was... Wow, Violence again, taking game 2.
Yeah, I think the lesson of the day here is don't let a player dribble the ball above your net uncontested, and like, just the first man from the Sloths was not there. You know, pardon the pun, but a little slothful in his rotation, and Violence finally punishes that opening. But just a crazy back and forth, and unfortunately, you're down 2 games now, Sloths. You really want to start changing things up. You want to start getting some games back out of the series.
Yeah, and this next series should be... I mean, these next couple of games in the series are really going to be do they change anything? And if you could change one thing about their play, what would it be right now?
I'm always a little biased. I love to see some physical play, some bumping and demoing, and if players are taking their time and you can bump and demo them like that, that'll make them panic even. So I would like to see some aggression, but I don't think we've really seen too much of that yet. So I might be asking for too much out. But ooh, solo plays like that from Fanteo could also be the key to success.
I mean, personally, I like your assessment here. I need to see, because it seems like the Violence have pretty much everything covered, every angle that they've tried so far. So, I mean, the only way to get through at this point is to remove the people that have those angles covered by some demos,
Mm-hmm.
And Fanteo, a read off the ceiling, that was really dangerous. But Mike, again, he's there for it. Rhino, again, there for it. We need to see some kind of, some beat 'em up, Street Fighter stuff, boys. This is like,
Yep.
like, in my series tonight, we ran into a team that was only doing. Oh my gosh! They don't need to beat 'em up if they don't even have somebody in net to catch the ball. What the heck?
Yeah.
They both got caught too far up.
Yeah, you don't need to bump or demo if they just leave their net open. Sloths get their first goal in, I think, 8 minutes. There you go. Now you got the momentum, and I think really for the first time this series, Inferno are on the back foot.
I think they're really they're hearing you with some of these noobs. It went for a demo there. It didn't quite connect, but it did look spooky. Mike with a pass off the backboard. It does go in on the first try, but it's sent home by A&T. Wow.
Well, Rex, we're finally seeing a change of pace, but unfortunately for the Sloths, it's not in their favor this time. And all tied up, 3:48 left. A lot of time to work with, and I think a lot more time to get ramped up, get more physical, and just get faster. And so I think this game could get out of hand and real crazy.
I think it already starting to. The game pace has increased a lot since that last goal went in, and everyone seems to be running for it as Mike has the possession right now. Let's see what he can do off the backboard. Cleared away by Fanteo, but again, back into the corner. Mike is by himself, but he gets away in the midst of two offensive players. Cleared high. A&T. Into Mike. Back into A&T. A shot.
Oh.
Doesn't go in. Close, though. That was a good play. Off the ceiling. See what Mike can do with it after he reads it. Mike and Timbo fighting for it. Possession goes to Timbo. A little bump in the corner screws a bunch of people up here. What the heck is going on, guys?
Violence, you're going the wrong way!
Yeah.
They bump each other, and then they pass to the... Oh! Okay, that is, I think, the first major mistake we've seen from either team this series, and great job by the Sloths punishing that.
To be fair, I think that was a forced error. I think one of them got bumped back into the corner, and he just so happened to run right into the other person on his team. That was a crazy fast shot from Timbo there. Noobs almost has a double here. Cleared away by A&T. Still in the blue half, though. Violence, can they get it back up the field? Can they win their third game in a row?
Oh my gosh. These 50s and dunks.
Yeah, man, they're really sending it now. Everyone, it's like when you kick a bee's nest, everybody, all the bees start going ham. Noobs in a tuxedo. Into the bounce. A&T. Oh, Timbo reads it, though. Back to Fanteo, down to Timbo. Oh, I thought it was going to go down to Timbo. He hit it a little too far away. That's all right. Noobs off the wall. Fanteo's jumping from a zip code away. Down to Noobs. It's a clear backboard. Ooh, the touch doesn't go through. They are... It is going crazy in this game now. Everybody's, trying to hit these really high balls. Let's see. Noobs into Timbo. Can he shoot it? Just wide. Oh, it's wide open. Again, another miss.
Well, the trade-off for increasing your speed is an increase in mistakes, and yeah, just both teams, they're playing faster, but they're just missing the passes, missing the shots, and I mean, when you have the lead, that's in favor of the Sloths, but yeah, they really should have slotted that one away and gave themselves a 3-1 lead, sorry.
There is a few of these that are just close enough to where you should be able to put that one in, but you know, it seems like Violence are kind of getting away with the skin of their teeth right now. They're only down by 1. What a save by Tuxedo, by the way. That was an incredible effort. Now it's in the corner. Mike 50's Fanteo. Timbo's on it now. Sloths are really picking up the pace here. Seems like, oh, Noobs! Oh, can it go in? No, it's on the backboard. Oh, Fanteo up there!
And the pressure finally breaks through, and Violence crack at just continuous passes, smacking it off the backboard, sending players diving in front, and I think this is the go-ahead goal for the Sloths as they look to turn the series around in their favor.
It seems these Sloths have really just upped the pace, upped the speed, and Violence are still trying to deal with that. They're trying to figure out, oh my god, like the game is now moving so much faster. Oh my god, what a pass play. Oh my god, an own goal. That was a sick one though.
Call a meeting, there's an imposter on the field, Mike with the own goal, but you know, can't beat himself up too much. That was a hard shot to save and an unfortunate job, and yeah, 3-goal deficit. I think this one's decided, and you know, a quick look at the stats. The Sloths have put on 13 shots to the Violence's 1 there, and yeah, this has just been utter domination out of the Orange team.
I wasn't even looking at that. That 13 shots to 1. That's crazy. Yeah, if that's the story of this, if that's anything, that is exactly how this game has gone. The Violence have just been unable to really garner any offense because of the speed from the Sloths here. They're just going crazy off the wall in the middle of the field. I mean, we've seen passes from just about every angle you can get right now.
Oh.
Honestly, this gets so confusing at times because like it'll be all this cool stuff, and then somebody whiffs, and then 4 people whiff because they were expecting that one person.
I mean, I don't know if that's the way. I think that might have just been trying to get the mental edge there and just memeing around. I mean, when you know, it's like when you got such a high lead and you just, you know, start turtling and, you know, watching the ball bounce around. It's like, yeah, I mean, Sloths just did such a great job of ramping up, and you can see the stats now. I mean, quick maths, 14 shots to 3, and just great pressure out overall. And it seems like in this faster gameplay that we're seeing from both teams, the Sloths are just, you know, better at it. They get those more accurate touches and keep turning and going for it.
And you know, that last goal there by 2% sus here. He's gonna want that one back, that save back, as we get into game 4. Violence have pressure on the ball for the first 10 seconds here. Rhino takes a ripper on the net, but Noobs is there for the read. A fake out to Noobs from Fanteo. Oh my goodness, they're just using mind games and everything, as that was really risky, but it doesn't go in, so there's no real ish. Oh my, a nice 50. Marks has to get to it. Sends it right to Mike. Timbo off the wall. Noobs is now by himself. He's really awkward trying to get it away. In the corner now. Oh, a pinch. Timbo and Fanteo are up. What is going on, guys? Marks got caught. He just got caught standing still. He got lost in it. Lost in the sauce, folks. That was unlucky and a bump. I didn't even notice the bump.
Yeah, it's just tragically unlucky for Marks there, and not the best touch. Bumping your teammate by accident. Sloths might get a little lucky there, but again, great job punishing mistakes. And again, we're seeing that continuation, that fast pace that we saw from last game.
And they've really sped it up, and I think Marks is taking a little issue to that. He can't quite keep up with it, and you know, he got caught backwards there thanks to the rotation. A nice pass from Mike, but Noobs is there. Oh my goodness. Let's see what the Sloths can do now that they're back in possession of the ball. Timbo over Mike. A&T takes it though. Noobs into Tuxedo, who shoots it on net. A nice clear back into Tuxedo, but he hits it into the bar. No! Timbo wins the 50. Can he get it out? He gets it to Fanteo, but Noobs yoinks it from him, and now nobody's home. It's just got to be a shot on net, and it's not there, sadly.
Jeez. Yeah, and once again, this fast pace is causing an increase in mistakes from both teams, and another big miss in front of the net, and no one from Violence was there to punish it, but they punished this. This could be dangerous. Oh,
I think they need to make a lot of these passes easier for their teammates to get to, because this increased speed. I mean, they're like Timbo passing that to Fanteo there. That's a nice, clean, easy pass. That's not confusing for anyone but the other team. It seems like Violence are just hitting all these balls really hard, and they just can't catch up to him as the second man. As Noobs, another one down to Timbo, gets 2 to jump for it. Fanteo again in the corner, 2 of them. Timbo over 1. Defense is holding for Violence so far. As 1 whiffs, that's wide open net, but Mike is there. Just kidding, it wasn't wide open. Into the backboard. Timbo clears that away. That's pretty easy to deal with. Fanteo upside down from half field. Just kidding, Mike reads it. Tuxedo into Noobs. In the corner now.
oh my gosh. So violent now. Both teams just responding with bumps, demos, just crazy 50s. Wow, 5 players go for it and gets in front of Violence's net. And, a minute 48 left in the series. Sloths up a goal. They've been feeling the pressure, but they've been holding out, and they've been getting almost more good chances like that.
I don't know if you've ever watched the players moving and been like, yeah, that guy's good. Like, I don't even need to see him hit the ball. He's just good based off of how he moves. That's Fanteo right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's got some insane... The way he moves when he has the ball and the way he moves when he's passing the ball is just so, like, clean. It's all nice. I hopefully don't cast or curse him. I don't. Very good. As he moves into Violence's half, he tries to get a pass in there. Noob's all by himself now. A&T couldn't get the read on it. Now it's Tuxedo out to Mike. Can Mike get a double tap play? No, Timbo's there. Tuxedo into Rhino, who shoots it. That was a great pass back into Tuxedo, but cleared again into Violence's half.
Oh. Yeah, it seems like it's just a lot of long shots now, and it looks like Violence is maybe panicking a little bit and not taking the time to control a play, but a great flick out of Mike here. This could be it for Violence to bring it back. No! The goal line save from Noobs.
Yeah, this is some pretty great defense from Sloths here. I think Tuxedo has that one 100%. Yeah. That was really spicy defense. I'm sure they are clenching a little bit. Oh, Timbo almost misses the backboard read. Again, they're keeping it in front of the net, though. It's a little confusing, but nothing too dangerous yet as it goes to Fanteo, who shoots it into the far corner. Couldn't quite get it, though. Still high. Down to Tuxedo, who keeps it up. I think Noobs is... Oh, I forgot that Sloths are up 1, so really it's the Violence that have to do the rest of the work here on out to get it in the other half. Marks a little bit too far of himself in net. Ends game 4?
Ends game 4. Yeah, there we go.
Wow.
That's the series. Not the 2-man horde, a 2-2 as predicted.
Yeah, wow, look at you.
I mean, a credit to the Sloths, right? They turned up from game. It's like after those first couple goals in game 3, they're like, okay, we know how fast we want to play the game now, and yeah, they just did a great job of staying really all over Violence. But and actually, I kind of misspoke there. This game they did a better job on defense, because this time it was Violence out shooting them 10-7, and I get it. I wish we could interview the players and ask them what they did to change between games 2 and 3, and that was just impressive performance and adaptation out of the Sloths. And I think the Jungle, I think their organization is going to be happy with them tonight.
Yeah, 2-2, still keeping both of them at the top of their divisions, I believe. I'm not entirely sure, but I think they're both can be happy with 2-2 here. As we